reflect.
Sort of one of the keys I want to point out with this deck is you don't always plop a giant. In game 1, sometimes you do. Games 2 and 3, it's very different.
Right.
So many times I see players play this deck, and they're very much on the side of they never play their giant or they always play their giant. I'm in a situation where
Hello and welcome back to Greenwich Valley. So on our previous episode we got our fields, actually not fields, we got field 33 planted with canola. Now I noticed right away that the weeds are starting to come up fairly quickly. So we got a lot of work to do. I'm going to get some grain and I'm going to sell it off, and I'm going to see if we can go get a weeder. And I think the best bit of grain to get... Now I noticed when I checked the silo, the previous owners of this farm... Now I know I put the weed in there, but the previous owners must have left some grains here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and we're going to see which crop has the best price right now. And it looks like it's going to be soybean. So we're going to sell the soybean off, and hopefully we'll get enough to get ourselves a really nice tipper. So I'm going to just tag Whitney grain. And let's go over to soybean here. And we will fill it up. We don't have a full load. We only got 15,000 liters. We might actually sell off a lot of this so we can get a weeder onto the farm. Now, let's see if we can make this turn. Probably not. I'll probably have to just come out and... I'm going to try to do an episode where I don't actually bang into a lot of stuff. Which sometimes, as we all know, I'm not the best at. I'm trying to get this done today because I know it's starting to get late, but if we wait much longer than today, them weeds are going to be in the second growth stage, and we're going to have to get a sprayer and purchase herbicide. And I'd like to avoid that at all costs. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Whitney is up this part. Yep, there's the green icon where we need to head. Now we have to, we got this field here that we're just passing. This is our field, and we have it limed. We have it plowed, so that's ready to now get crop put in it. once we get this all settled away, we'll probably sleep away the night, and first thing in the morning we will get back at that field and start getting crop put in it. Now, I'm not sure what the best way to get into this sell point is. I think it's just down here. Yeah. And it is the next one down. That's the sawmill. So now we know where the sawmill is at. And here is Whitney Grain. Now the thing about these entrances, they're very narrow. And our tipper is quite big. So we have to be careful. There's not much room to turn in these little areas. Alright, let's see how much we can make off of this crop. So we made 12,000 pounds. That's not bad, but we're going to need a lot more yet in order to be able to purchase a weeder, the one I want anyway. I want a fair size one so we can get it done quickly. So we'll go back to the farm and we'll look at the market again and see what the next best selling crop is. Let's get into cab here. Oh, this tractor is struggling a bit on this trailer. I don't think I went the right way. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. So I'm going to have to go through the hedge here. I do apologize, whoever owns this piece of land. Oh, and there we go. It is now a Morpheus video. Let's get on the right side of the road now. I zigged when I was supposed to zag. I turned up this way, but we were actually supposed to turn down the other way. That'll bring us out onto the main road. Now, let's have a look, see if there's anything coming. Nope, we look clear. We got a nice bus stop there. We got some traffic lights in this little town. I don't know what this is in the middle of the road. Garbage bins by the look of it. So I think we got enough time today. We'll be able to get some of this grain sold off and get that weeder. I'll probably have to work into the night a bit to weed the field because, like I said, I don't want them to get to the next growth stage. And if they do, I'm going to have to lease a sprayer and purchase some, we'll have to purchase some herbicide. And I'm trying to do it without doing that because that's just an extra cost at the moment. That's unnecessary, but no, I can always go lease the weeder for now, but I'd rather just have enough to purchase it. So what I'll do is I'll probably sell one more crop and see how we are doing. What I'll do is I'll go into the shop here now, menu. I'll go into the shop menu and I'll see how much it is to purchase the one I want. I might actually go online after as well and see if there's any better modded ones. Alright, so our soybean is empty. Actually, let me go into the market and see what would be the next best thing to sell. Corn, no. It's going down here pretty rapidly. Turbine grain. Still a good price, though. What else do we have? This one here is going up at the turbine grain. And that's probably it, so we're probably better off getting either Actually, the oats is pretty good too at Whitney Grain, and it's close by. So that's what we'll do. We'll do another order of oats. Actually, see what we got the most of. Roughly around the same on everything. 12,000. Barley, 16 wheat. I can sell off all the wheat, but I think I'll sell the oats. We'll get the oats sold off. That'll give us a bit more money. Now, if I go into the shop menu and we go under Weeders, this is the one I want to get. I really like that one. That's 45,000 pounds. What else do we have here? That's like, I tried this one. Now this one here, it's a bit finicky, so I don't really like that one. This one might not be bad either. What's the width on it? 7.5 meters. That's 7.5 meters. But see, this one is 15.2 meters. So this is the one we'll get. So if I don't get enough after selling off this grain, what we'll do is we'll lease it for the time being until we can get some more crop, and then we'll eventually purchase it. Now I can't see the John Deere. Where's the John Deere? There it is, right there. Now I can make my turn. Get around that without hitting it, which I did, which is a shock for me. All right, let's go back to Whitney Grain. Eventually what I'm going to do on this farm is I'm going to get rid of that silo where it's at, and we're going to reorganize our farm a bit, but that's a little bit down the road yet. We're not quite financially ready for that yet. Okay, now at least we know where this sell point is, so we know how to get to this one. But you know what? Knowing me, I'd still get lost trying to find it. I don't think this will give us our 45,000 pounds that we need. So we'll end up probably leasing the weeder, because I really want to get at them weeds. How you doing, Tony? Good morning, man. Or, well, it's good afternoon, actually. Where am I? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon where I'm at, so it's definitely closer to 5 your time, I guess. You're almost in the evening. Oh my God, Morpheus is waiting for some traffic to go by. Not you, though. So have you been playing with the factory farm a bit more, or? I just got up there not long ago. I had a rough night last night, so I slept in a bit this morning, and decided I might as well come on now and get a stream done for the day. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get much for that. We're almost at 45, but our best option right now is to lease the weeder, because we need to get the weeds out of that crop. So we'll go back to the farm with this tractor. We'll drop it off. We'll just drop off the trailer, and we'll head over to the shop and pick up that weeder. I gotta say, man, like, there's some detail in these little communities. I find the traffic lights, every time I pass them, they're green, so I don't know if they work or that they just stay on green. It's not really a traffic light. Maybe if it's pedestrian lights where if they want to walk across. Oh, yeah. I guess now you're back on the job hunt again, eh? I think you made the right decision there, what you were telling me, man. A bit of pain today, but you know, it was really, really warm last night here, and I find it so hard to try to get any sleep in the warm, humid air. And so, geez, I think I never got my eyes closed till 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. Let's run into the farm right quick and we'll drop this trailer off. As you can tell in my voice today, I don't know, maybe I'm coming down with like a summer bug, a cold, or whatever it is. Alright, let's make the wide turn here. We'll put the trailer up on the silo input. Okay, we'll drop that right here. Now we'll head over to the shop and pick up that weeder as quickly as possible because I want to try to get that field done before nightfall. Looks like we might have another hour of daylight here on the map. Hopefully no vehicles are coming because I'm coming out. The thing about this map that I like also than Mercury Farms is, you know, you got a fair distance to drive to get things, so everything is not right at the back door. You know, in most areas, your farm is not going to be right next door to the shop to go pick up everything. You know, you're going to have to do some traveling. Now, I think the turnoff is just up here a little ways. I love the detail to the roads where they have the turnoff. I know I've said it before and I'll say it probably 100 more times, but you know, it's just the little tiny things that put extras into the map and it makes it so much better. You know, it's the first map I've been on and it had the turn lanes built into the road and stuff like that. So I mean, it's that kind of little bit of detail that really defines a map. Alright man, I'll be here. I'm not going nowhere yet. Yeah, it does take a while to get over to the shop. It's not just around the corner on this map, that's for sure. And just think, we've only been to only one little area of the map, really. We haven't really been over to the other side. But we will eventually. There's a lot of sell points around the corners and that, so sell points around the communities, so we'll get to them all eventually. You know, hats off to Greenbell for making a beautiful map like this, I must say. I don't know if this is his first map or not, but from the detail in it, it don't look like it's his first map. But it could be. A lot of people do maps for the very first time, and man, they come out and they're amazing. You know, and sometimes they don't get the recognition like the big modders that everybody knows, right? Alright, hopefully now they're still open. I think this is a 24-hour shop anyway. Tucked away in the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's go in and we'll lease that weeder. So it's $22.95 initial cost. And it's going to cost us $9.45 per operational hour. And it's going to cost us another $450 per day. So the quicker we can make money to get this purchased, it'll benefit us better. Now, I kept the weight on this tractor, so that'll help us with the distribution of the weight on it, because I say this thing is a fair bit of weight to it. So at least now we got the weight on the front to counteract. as you can see, it's still dropped down in the back a bit, so... Oh, wrong button. Come on, Morpheus. I'm supposed to turn my mouse to move my view around rather than hit my detach button. Alright, let's throw some beacons on here now. We'll get them on. And I'll probably throw on one level of headlights as it's slowly starting to get a bit darker. And we'll get back and we'll weed that field. That's the very first thing we're going to do. Now what I might do is I might actually look at selling some more of that grain so we can use the John Deere for that. Because I think this will be able to handle doing the weeding. And eventually, hopefully we'll be able to afford to get more tractors in on the farm because we're going to want a few of them. So I've been thinking Seasons mod is coming out now in about 10 more days. And I want to implement Seasons in as soon as I can. So I'm still deciding if I'm going to start a new series with just Seasons in it on a new map, or am I going to implement it into this map as well? But now the only thing, if I implement it into this map, I think you have to, we'll have to start a new save game. So what we'll do is we will record everything that we have, like we did the last time, all of our tractors and all of our equipment, and we'll record how much money we got, and we will start, and we'll probably have to start mid-spring or something so we can have our fields in the getting ready to plant stage. Hey Wayne, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the stream, I should say. So basically, just to catch you up, if you just tuned in, we on last night's episode, when we were looking at the silo and the grain, I was trying to see if there was wheat. I noticed that the previous owners left a little tiny bit of some different crop types in it, so we sold a little bit of that off so we can rent this weeder, because the field that we put seed in yesterday is all full of weeds. Oh, you're at work today, are you? Yeah. I'm just sitting home now enjoying my weekend. Well, no, I don't know if I'm enjoying it. I'm not feeling the best today. I think I'm coming down with a summertime cold or a flu or something. Right. The whole night. Tossing and turning the whole night. And finally, around 6:30 this morning, I finally got my eyes closed, I think. Now, hopefully the weeds are still in the first stage, so we can... Now, see, the thing is I might think they're weeds. That might be the crop. You know, but we're still going to need the weeder regardless. It probably is the crop, because I remember I did that on Mercury Farm, too. Oh, does it really run 17? Oh, that's cool. It probably won't run 19, though. That's the only thing. Yep, there's weeds in this field. I can see them. So, let's unfold our weeder and let's get to work. So I'll probably go around once on a headland, and we'll put a worker on this, and we'll get looking at if we're going to sell any more grains off. This is all weed, actually. That's what I'm really looking forward to the Seasons mod, is the way that they're going to be handling weeds and the growth of the crops and all that. You know, it's going to make it even more challenging. You know, if you try it on 19... Wayne, if you try it on 19, what I recommend is don't turn your settings up on bust. Start off on mid-range. So go middle of the field with your settings and see how it handles mid-range settings. And then if you find that it's struggling, just drop it down. Drop it down a little bit, and then keep on dropping it down until you get that happy medium. That's what I do. But at least now, like, you wanted to get in and test Pat's map, so you can get 17 running on it. Well, if it runs World of Warcraft, it should run Farming Simulator. World of Warcraft is a pretty heavy graphic game. You play World of Warcraft, do you, Wayne? I have 10 level 120s on World of Warcraft. I don't play it much anymore, though. Well, you probably did the right thing by destroying your HP, because HP is garbage. The other one's an AMD. You know, I'm not fussy on AMD, but you know what? If it works, right? You know, and I'll tell you exactly the reason why I don't like AMD. I don't like AMD because I do a lot of work in app development and whatnot. So I use a program called Android Studio, which is to make apps for Android phones or tablets or whatever. And the AMD processor, whether it's a graphic one or if it's the CPU, it don't allow me to do certain features. It's not compatible with this Android Studio, where Intel is. So I guess that's why I'm Intel. And I mean, I would never buy any other graphics card. Like, I remember years ago, okay, I used to own one of them iMacs where the computer was in the monitor, same way they are today, you know, and that was running an ATI Radeon. And they were good at the time because they weren't owned by AMD. But then AMD bought out ATI Radeon. So now they're AMD Radeons, not ATI. And ever since that, I wouldn't even go near them graphics cards. Welcome back, Tony. Welcome back. So are we going to see a stream from you later today on Factory Farm? You might even have a bit of company. Apparently Wayne has a computer that can run 17. He hasn't shut up since he got here about it. He's right happy. He'll be able to get on and test Pat's map. I'm trying to figure out why the wheels are not showing up for Pat on when he's trying to make that garbage truck as a placeable, but I don't know. I can't figure it out. They should be there, but I guess what I'm thinking is the way they have it configured that you can have multiple configurations of the wheels. That's why. Alright, worker, you go ahead and start some work. I'll get out of your way. And we'll go over and see if we can get some more crops sold. Go through my little shortcut here. There we go. No one really knows about that, so don't tell no one. That's our little shortcut. Look how dirty this John Deere is. Let's get this all cleaned up. I'm going to start trying to keep everything clean after a round in the yard. Now this one's going to get dirty again in the morning because we're going to plant that other field in the morning. That's ready to be planted now. We got our lime on it. We got it all plowed up, so that's ready to go. It does run Pat's Farm. Listen, man, well, that's all you want, right? For now, until you can afford to get yourself a new machine or whatnot. You know, start getting out some streaming and put up your tipping links and hopefully, you know, just... I see it all the time, man. People go under streams and they say, you know, I need to purchase a new computer. You know, so here's my goal. Help out if you can, right? You know? You'd be surprised. A lot of people actually don't mind going in and helping out a bit, you know? I mean, I got 2 donation links down in my chat, or not chat, but down in my description. They're there. If people want to donate to the channel, they can. If they don't, that's fine too. I'm still going to put out content. But that's the main thing. As long as it runs Pets Farm. And Pets Farm is hard to run, I tell you. It's not a... It is not an easy farm to run. Alright, this time we are going to sell off the sunflowers. They're usually a good price. I wish I had a tipper now that I can hold more than one grain product. Now we just got to find out where the best sell point is for this. It's probably not going to be Whitney grain, so that's fine. Now let's get the headlights on here so we can see what we're doing. Don't bang into the house. Yes, man. Yeah, I don't mind giving Tony a wrench. I don't mind giving Tony a wrench at all. There you go. Merry Christmas. Don't ever tell me I don't do nothing for you. Oh, wait now. Let me see. Where am I going with this first? I'm probably even going in the wrong direction. So the best price right now is on the way up. It's the Greenwich Mill. I think we were there before, but I can't remember where it's at. Way over there. That's the one. Oh, I know where that's at. That's the one where we went in with the... No, that was the Greenwich Straw or Barn or whatnot, where we banged into the hedge going in several times. But it's over around that vicinity, so I can only imagine it's only going to be narrow like that. Let's get in the cab so I can see a bit better through these trees. Oh, you're welcome, Tony, man. One of these days I might have 70, 80,000 people coming in watching my video, and I'll need some moderators. Wouldn't that be the day? Have 70, 80,000. I look on Twitch there sometimes, man, and you see people with over 100,000 people in watching the stream. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, I know, man, I know. I know what you're saying. You know, but you don't need to... You can just say, you know, you would like to, and if you want to donate to my channel to support my streaming. That's all, you know. I mean, people do it all the time. It's not you're asking for people to help you. It's basically saying, like, listen, I do streaming, and would you like to support it? That's what our donation links are for. You know, now, I mean, I've been streaming now for, I don't know. I've been doing videos now for several months. No, I think yeah, it goes this way, the roundabout. I don't beg people for donations. I would never beg for donations. But, you know, I follow everybody else and I put a donation link up just like everybody else does. Oh, man. How tight of a place is this? Where's it? You got to be kidding. It's connecting onto that pole. I'll whip it out of the ground if I got to. That's what I hate about these trailer arms. They're so narrow. They need to be a bit longer so your degrees of turn is a little bit greater. Alright, let's see what we can get. Hey, Patrick, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to your first stream with Morpheus Simulations. Now you get to see a little bit of FS19. This is a map that's in the mod contest called Greenwich Valley. I love it. Very detailed. Until some kind of, like, maybe a factory farm map comes over our way. in the distant future. I know you got to wait for the scripting mods. Now I got to get back into cab because I can't see where I'm going. So you streaming today, Pat? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate you telling me about the setup. And actually, Pat, I'm doing something that I think you should do as well. I'm streaming right now on YouTube, but I'm also streaming on Twitch, all at the same time. So if you went over to Twitch and looked up Morpheus_simulations, you would see my stream going on there as well. So if you get a chance, go on over, make an account, and follow my stream. All right, man. I'll definitely be on your stream today with you. All right, how we doing on some money up there? So we only got 44,000 pounds. I'm trying to get used to the pounds, Pat, because I mean I'm from North America, not the UK, and I'm doing a UK map, so I'm trying to keep it realistic. Oh, you're going to jump on with Tony later too? Oh, that's going to be cool. I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it to you after. When I finish my stream and that, man, I'll explain to you. It's basically what you do, Pat. I'll just give it briefly to you. You got to go to this website. It's called restream.io. And you make an account over there and you link your Twitch channel and you link your YouTube channel. And you know how when you go into OBS to stream on YouTube, you have to put in a key, your streaming key from YouTube? Well, what you do is you put your streaming key in from Restream. So then what it does is you're streaming, it'll send it to restream.io, and then what Restream does is it sends it to YouTube and it sends it to Twitch, all at the same time. All right, there you go, guys. We got... Oh, I don't need you started. I need to get out. So let's turn the flashlight on because I can't see a darn tootin' thing. We'll come over here and we'll turn some lights on in the yard. Give us a bit of light going on in her. And we had our worker out here working on that field. He's probably completed that now and gone home. So we'll go out and grab our tractor wherever it is. Probably down at the other end of the field. Yeah, this is our crop growing here now. That's not weeds. Now, where is it? Oh, wait, now there's some weeds here. Where you never finished a field on me, you. Oh, man, the workers are so... Oh, he's still going. So we'll jump in with him. We'll jump in with him. We'll send him home. We'll send him home. You can go home, worker. We can finish the rest. I don't need to pay you no more money. We'll get the rest of the weeds out of the field, and then we'll go over and sleep away the night and get back at seeding that other field that we have there that needs to be done, field 32. Yeah, most definitely, Pat. Yep, definitely. I'll help you set it up before you go live. So just be on your Discord and be ready. This is only going to be a short stream anyway today. I just want to get on to it. I'm not feeling too well today, so I wanted to come in and get this weeding done and all that. And later on this evening now we're going to plant that crop over there. Now we'll go up here just once more. Now we'll get the edge because I don't think well, no, I got that edge, yeah. So we went right around the field. So we can fold this up now. We'll get this back and we'll put it away somewhere. Now this one we don't own yet. We're only leasing this little puppy. I can't even see where I'm going. Where's the gate? Here's the gate over here. Yeah, exactly. What is it like Dean says? I got a man flu. Pat, help me. I got the man flu, man. I got to ask you a question, though, man. What the hell is a man flu? I heard of a flu, but not a man flu. Man, we're running out of spots to put stuff. No, we're not. No, we're not. We got the big shed over here. I'm going to throw this in here for now. Alright, let's drop that off. We don't need that no more. We'll go back over now and we'll hook up to the seeder. Or, yeah, this tractor will do the seeding in the morning. It can handle it. We don't need the big John Deere for that. Make sure that it's all filled up with fertilizer and seed. It needs a bit of seed by the look of it. So, we're having difficulty with that, loading it in, yeah, so I'm thinking get in close and let's try to fill it up. There we go. Alright, so we got the seed in. And we can get that over here, get ready for in the morning so we can get the seeding started. Alright, so let's go over to the house right quick and we'll get a bit of shut-eye. We'll get a bit of shut-eye and then we'll check out the news. Now, is there a light switch here anywhere? Yeah, there's the light switch. There we go. Let's turn on the TV.
Hello there. Many of us will see some rain today and it will begin to feel fresher.
Let's have a sit down and we'll have to come over here for the sleep point. And we'll get 12 hours of beauty sleep because I certainly need it. There you go. Now it's the morning.
Many of us will see some rain today.
Let's see what she's saying.
For us all. Now the reason for this is a set of weather fronts moving.
You know, funny thing is, man, is she had the same news diagram up Sunday at 1500 hours or 1300. So 1 o'clock on Sunday. No, I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'm on Saturday. Sorry. You're a day ahead. Oh. Oh, wait now. If I don't do this, my wife will kill me. Gotta turn off the light and TV before I go out. If not, that's just wasting electricity. Alright. So, Pat, I'm going to show you around our farm here now. You've never seen it yet. So, we got some storage areas here. So, this is our bale trailer. We got our forks. We got our front loader arm. We got our fertilizer spreader. In here, we got our cultivator. This is our baler. This is the little baler that I could afford. Not very much. And there's our weeder. So in FS19, Pat, you got weeds. I don't know if you've played 19 yet. Have you played 19 yet at all? Have you tried it? I got to start using these here and put some implements in these because these are huge. Turn the lights on here. Turn them off. Now I'm trying in Giants Editor. And Pat, you might know this. Hello, how you doing? When I go into Giants Editor and I delete this barn, what I did was I deleted this whole shed and deleted all the things after you delete the shed, you still see these light switches. So I went in and I deleted them, deleted the one that was inside. I moved them grain silo thingies over closer to the other shed. But then when I loaded in game, I see this big door here. And in Giants Editor, this door don't load up. Almost like the same issue you're having with, you're having with the wheels on the garbage truck. You go into Giants Editor, and they're not showing up. So I don't know. And I'm after going down through every little tiny thing in the Giants Editor to try to bring up these doors. And I can't find them. Can't find them at all. So, in the daylight here now, Pat, I'll show you a bit more. So, this is one of our fields here. So, if you're used to 17 in 19 now, Pat, there's a lime stage now that you have to worry about as well. So, you have to lime your field, you have to plow your field before you even get ready to sow it. So, it's pretty cool. And this is our field here now that we have going. So I can go over and run onto the field. And when I run onto the field, it's telling me it's owned by me. It's canola. It's growing. And it's 50% fertilized and 0% weeds. So now what we need to do, that's actually growing pretty fast. I got to go in and check my settings. Plant growth slow, and see how fast that's growing? I don't understand it. So what we need to do is we need to actually, our next order on our watch now when I come back later this evening is we'll get a worker on this field over here, and we'll get this fertilized, get a second stage of fertilizing done. You only need 2 stages now, Pat. Oh geez, I'm talking away to Pat and he says I'm back. Look up there, guys. Did he ever say, oh, I'll be back in a minute? Oh man, I just gave you a tour of the farm, Pat, and you're just getting back. I'm just messing with you, bud. Alright, guys, so I just wanted to do a short stream this morning. Like I said, I'm not feeling well today, so I'm going to end the stream here. But I really appreciate everyone for coming in and having a gander at what I'm up to. So if you're new here, you can subscribe to me over there on YouTube. And I'm also on Twitch now under Morpheus_simulations. So if you're one of my YouTubers, subscribers, and you're on Twitch, go over and click on that follow on Twitch. I'm trying to get affiliate status with them, and I got 14 followers right now, and I need to get to 50 within another 19 days, and then I'll qualify for affiliate status. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys all have a great day. And before I say I see you in the next one, Mr. Nightcop 34 Designs is going to be streaming momentarily later on. Go check him out. He's a good streamer. And Gaming with Raider is going to be streaming later on too, I think. He's going to be actually streaming Nightcop 34 Designs map. So go on over on Twitch and check him out. Alright guys, you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.